tell you the effect of an encounter. You will raise your children after your encounter. Don't tell me you are a Christian father. Are you hearing what I'm saying? And you give birth to a child, and then you don't care what the child is watching. You don't care whether the child is going to church. Are we together? Many little children. That's why I love our little ones in Koinonia. You may think they are not understanding what we are teaching, but it's entering their spirit. We live in a society where parents, their assignment is just to give birth to children. They give them education, they give them every other thing but Jesus. Are we together? Yeah. You're going to church, you leave the baby with a house help. Are we together? You come back from church and you sit down. Other adults are watching certain things that may not be good for the child. You don't care. Let me tell you, if you have an encounter with Jesus, everything you do, whoever is under your roof will do it. Oh, come on. You stay under my roof. As I'm blasting tongues, I want to hear your own in your room. In your room, you are responding. You don't stay under my roof. I'm paying for your life and you are living your life. Then it means you are an adult enough. If you stay under my roof, you will serve Jesus. I assure you. Please take what I'm saying seriously. Our society is depraved today because many parents went to church but they did not have encounter. So they only gave us what was valuable to them, which was education. As good as it is, they didn't give us Jesus. Some of us were on our way to destruction, but God intercepted. Hallelujah. You've heard me say it again and again. When a lady brings a gentleman to her parents, they don't ask whether he's born again and serious with God. Let me tell you, in 1 minute I can know whether you are born again or not, even if you wear suit. This is a culture. This is a culture. Are we together? So we give our daughters to foolish men who are anti-kingdom. We give our sons to wicked women who are antichrist. And this combination produces nonsense. That's what is destroying our generation now. What we are reaping is the carelessness of 30 years, the carelessness of 40 years. And if we do not correct it, let me tell you, the key is not insulting the government. There must be a generation that is addicted and no nonsense about God. Imagine a man getting married with his wife. Two of them pray in tongues, no problem. Two of them love God, no problem. As you give birth to your child, before wicked men hold him, you hold him as the father. Shakatabakataya. You are prophesying. What are you doing? I'm prophesying. Oh, stop that thing. Are you joking? That's how I married in the first place. I called you blessed. You came out from my loins. I prophesy. Everything is born after its kind. I will not love God and give birth to an armed robber. So you prophesy. If I'm your father, you should look like it. I'm showing you what lack of an encounter has produced in our society. To an extent that if you are godly, they look at you as if something is wrong with your life. You have to explain godliness, something that should be institutionalized. Go outside of Zaria and see a young lady. If a young lady likes a guy, do you know how she attracts him? She starts singing bad and nonsense songs, thinking that's what he likes. Are you getting the point now? So you sing all of the songs, thinking that by singing that, the guy will be attracted. Brothers, shout no way. Abba. After reading Proverbs 31. Ladies, you too shout no way. Don't bring Shell and NMPC and deceive anybody. Do you have an encounter with Jesus? Listen, don't just say I have an encounter with God. God means anything. Do you have an encounter with Jesus, the Son of the living God? Let me prove to you that a man has an encounter with Jesus. You are unashamed about submitting to his values. If you have met Jesus, then you must be ready to submit to his values. Don't come and meet me with your philosophy, your ideology. You have not met Jesus. Listen, if you are here in Koinonia, if you are truly under this grace, you should have submitted to our way of doing things. So when you see somebody who is under this grace, you know at once the way you talk, the things you do, your passion for God.